There's a lot of thank yous to make, and the first one I want to make is to the man who made this happen, Glenn Stanford. 30 years. Yes, sir. And the Toronto Maple Leafs believed in him. He's believed in this province and city for 30 years. And it's wonderful to see his dream and our dream all come true because of this man. I got to tell you a story. I was in Toledo, and all the fans would come up to me and say, you know, we haven't won a professional hockey championship since 1994. I said, really? Well, let me tell you something. We haven't won a professional hockey championship since 1497. Yeah! Hand me that trophy. Give me that trophy. So, if you listen to the broadcast, you heard our voice of the Growlers, Chris Ballard, who called a great finish, and his closing line, and I'm standing proud to say, the wait is over! Yeah! Yes,
sir! It may be our first professional hockey championships, but it's definitely not our last. This is such an incredible thing that you've done for the people of this city and this province. The pride that we're showing in you and the way that you played through the playoffs and the regular season. And I can tell you, I've seen a lot of hockey games in my life. That was the best hockey game ever played by a team on Tuesday night. And I'll tell you how much confidence I had in you. I went and made a bet with Demira Toledo that if you lost, I was going to sing the Star Spangled Banner. You never heard me sing before. You did this city a great favor. You know, when Dean and Glenn first came in, we were going through a time when we're saying, geez, will we ever see professional hockey back in St. John's? Thanks to these guys, we got it back, and we're the champions! Yeah!
I know for the 4 local guys that are on the team, it's super special for us to be able to come home and play in front of friends and family. So thank you so much. For the rest of the guys, thank you for battling every single night to win this cup. I mean, it's not easy, and I think it was probably a month and a half into the season. We had a little bit of a slogan that came up. It was Growlers versus everybody. Yep. There wasn't anybody besides the people in this province, our families, the coaching staffs, the ownership, the wives, the girlfriends, the parents, the guardians that sacrificed so much to put us at this point. Those were the only people that believed in us. We fought some hard travel. We put the refs on our backs. Nobody wanted to see us win, but we did it, so thank you. And one last thing. I want to thank all the office staff, the day-to-day people that make the ship sail and put on such a good product for everybody. Obviously, I want to thank the staff, the hockey staff, Daryl, Merrick, Dagger, Patrick, Gary. You guys are what makes it tick. Neil and Kachi, you guys work harder than anybody. Okay, you guys see what you see on the ice, but you don't see what happens behind the closed doors, staying up till 3 in the morning so these guys can play the way they do. So thank you guys, okay? I personally want to thank Ryan Clough. Okay, he took a chance on someone he didn't know. He brought me in here, and obviously it's not easy to fill a guy's shoes like his, especially in a place like this. But I want to thank him for trusting in me and being with me all the way through it. So thanks to Ryan.
Just want to say thank you to Snowy, first of all. I mean, when I hired him, he moved from Orlando, Florida to here, so I figured he likes the game and he's passionate about it. So he was unbelievable all year. It was obviously an up and down year, but I told these guys when I stepped aside, I've been around the game a long time, and I've never been around a group of guys like this. Just, you know right away, a special group of guys, unbelievable leadership, and, I didn't know which way this was going to go, but I knew we had a good chance, and I just want to thank the players most of all. Thank you.
We have a group of young men that, and then Adam Party. Sorry, he's not that young, but we had a group of young men that fought all year long, that continue to grow as hockey players. All of them have a super bright future in this game. They were able to deliver when the most counted at the end there. And I couldn't be prouder of the group, the resiliency that we faced all season long, and the travel in and out, the ups and downs, the long bus trips. They battled through it, and I thought they got better every day. And as you can see at the end, we're sitting here with all the hardware, and we're looking above everybody else. So thank you very much.
What a blowhard I've been for 30 years broadcasting the Baby Leafs and the Ice Caps, and with being with Chris in his first year as a rookie broadcaster, to hand him the torch, to have him do the fantastic job he did, to bring the passion, and we finally did it. We finally did it. But you people, when we were in Toledo, my dear wife Joan, she's in the crowd here with my family, Ashley and Greg. They said, "Dad, you sound like a preacher on Sunday morning that was hung over in a Episcopal church or a Baptist church or a Roman Catholic church, whatever." But the message got out to be loud and proud, and you did it. Every one of you. This is for all of you. Thank you so much. You're the best fans in the American Hockey League, in the ECHL, and you proved it. When you had your chance to shine, you did the best job we could ever ask. So God bless you all. Good night. Cheers, everyone. Champions.
I'm gonna keep it short. I don't really have much of a voice. I've been screaming all week. It's a very special group of guys. Honestly, a very special group of guys, but here in Newfoundland, you people are very, very special. We're so grateful to play in front of fans like you guys, and I can't tell you how proud we are to hoist this in front of you guys. Best kind.
For me, it's the same as Chloe. We were talking back in the summer, and wasn't really sure if I was going to play. Wasn't sure if that was the right thing for me to do with my health and where I was at, and if it was if I could actually get through a year. I didn't know if I could do it, to be honest. But I think right away we knew we had a special group here, and we just put it all together. It takes everybody. I mean, right from Dean and Glenn, they got us started off. And again, I got to give props to Chloe. He made this whole thing happen. I told the boys yesterday, we had a meeting, and that first meeting that Chloe had here in St. John's, these guys were absolutely terrified of this guy, and rightfully so. They were scared shitless, but he got he demanded the respect, and he got it out of them, but he knew what this group could accomplish, and it goes down to James and Marcus and Zach. He probably pushed us the hardest, because he knows what we're like here in Newfoundland. He wanted to keep us off George Street, but everybody on this team, embrace Newfoundland. I'm sure there's a special connection for everybody here right now, but thank you to the fans, everybody coming out. It was an unbelievable year. I couldn't imagine going out a better way. I'm just.
One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.
I was a small town kid. I grew up 3 hours away, and
never really could have dreamed what I was going to encounter throughout my hockey career, but this is probably the sweetest moment for me throughout the 15 years I played pro, so thank you.